Hello, we're learning to play Last Waltz, the duet piece for grade 1. In the last video, I was looking at bar 17 onwards. So I'm just going to play bar 17 onwards, and you absolutely need to be able to do this already before moving on to the next bit. So if I just play you these 4 bars from bar 17, if they're a mystery, go back to the last video, which will explain how to do them, and then come back to this video. So this is what we've got. So it starts with the rest. It goes second finger on the G there, the 3 and the 5 there. I'm using my music as I play, and I'm going rest. Rest. Different note in the left. And back to the right. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. So that's a mystery. Don't panic, just go back to the previous video, otherwise carry on with this. So now I'm going to look at bar 21, which carries on in a similar way. Can you see that? I'll show you in the music here. So here's the whole page. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines down now. There's bar 21. You see the 21 there? Now, this is the same as what you did up here. So it's the same as the 3rd chord. Okay? And then the next bar is the same as that one. So in other words, we're playing the second half twice, if that makes sense, okay? So, and then there's going to be something different and something different. So, first of all, looking at the bit we've already done, so you had the 2 there and the 3 and the 5. So remember, the last 2 bars of this, you're going to repeat. So you get this, and then this. Now, thumb with the 2 and 5, and 2 and the 5. And 2 with a 2 and a 4. And do that last bit again. Thumb with a 2 and a 5. 2 with a 2 and a 4. Okay? And then for your next bit, I promise you, if you just follow the fingering there, you will have the right notes. In the right hand, it says 3-3 on D. And then there's another rest, and then it goes up 1 note to 4, and you do a long note. Okay? In the left hand, it said 1 and 3, so just go with it. So suddenly we've got a chord in the left hand for the first time. They've all been single notes. And then it says rest. Now, it says 2, but you'll notice the note has got a sharp. So it's not G, it's G sharp. Which sounds a bit weird now, but when you hear it with the other bit, it'll make sense. So just looking at the new bit, so I'll show you where I am again. Right at the end of this section, where it says rit, which means pulling back, and the diminuendo, which means getting quieter there, okay? So this little bit, you're going to go 1 and 3 with your 3 at the top, so that's F and A with the D there, rest, and then it's slowing down, then the last note is your second finger, not just on ordinary G, on G sharp, and then you've got your 4th finger there on the E. So nothing has changed apart from you've just had to move your second finger up a tiny bit onto the sharp instead of the white note. So that last bit looks like this. So I'll get our hands back where they've been for the entire piece. With your 4th down there, thumb on A there, thumb on B. Okay, so that gives you your position. Now this last little bit, so you've got 3 there going up to 4, and then 1 and 3 there going on to 2 on the sharp. So that bit goes rest, rest. Okay, now I'm going to get quieter this time. I'll try it again. Rest, slowing down. Rest. Okay, interesting sound, especially as my piano's a little bit out of tune during lockdown. Haven't had it tuned yet, but it's just about okay, and it's not too bad. That sounds a little bit off, doesn't it? Right, so this is what we have so far. I'm going back to bar 17. I'll show you again. There's bar 17. So remember, if we get our hands in the right place, you've got lots of bits of fingering to help you here. That chord there is the same as that one, so that's going to be 2 and 4 as well. In the left hand, that's your second finger, it goes up 1, so that must be a thumb, then down 1, back to the second finger. Then the next one, you repeat those last 2 bars there, you repeat them again, and then you go into the new bit as it slows down, and just follow the fingering, 1 and 3, 3 in the right, and then the 2, but making sure it's on a sharp rather than a G natural, and the 4th there. Right, this is what we have. So watch, and then you can pause it, try it yourself, or run back over it again. But this is going from bar 17, and this is what we're trying to master now before we move on to the final section. Okay, so here's our hand positions. Second finger on G, 3 and 5 on the D and the F, Remember, this is the position we've had throughout the piece. Fourth finger there, thumb on the A, thumb on the B, up to there. So there's our position. So I'll say rest before the first bar. So here we go. And rest. 2 with a 3 and a 5. Rest. 2 with a 2 and a 4. Rest, thumb, with a 2 and a 5. Rest, back to the 2, 2 and a 4. Then back up again. Now rit, here we go, 3, 1 and 3, slowing down. And I'll show you once again. So if I say and rest, so to start it off, okay, so 2 on the G, 3 on a D, 5 on an F, okay, and rest, 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 rest. Fabulous stuff.